Hello student, today we are going to discuss chapter 5 subject science fundamental unit of life. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to discuss about cells, different types of cells and other subtopics. Okay, let's start the chapter. See, fundamental units of life. Okay, so fundamental unit of life in this chapter, what you will get. So in activity 5, cell of a union of a onion, cell of a onion oblique plant cell. So you are uh, looking in this video two pictures. Okay, in these two pictures what you are seeing, looking there, that these both the pictures are same like, okay, same, same. Okay, now see, there inside there is one slide, that is, it is like a glass. Okay, through this glass, this is slide, we say slide. Okay, a cell of a onion, that is, cell of a onion is what, when a onion is cutted in a thin that is like paper. Okay, this thin slice, a slice of a onion, that means it is very like a plastic or a paper. Okay, and it is put on the slide, that is glass, and under a microscope when it is seen, that we can see this type of cells. So this type of cell, you see this type of cells, there are boundaries. Okay, there are boundaries are there, and in the middle there are uh, nucleus. Okay, in the middle portion, that is, in middle portion you see the dot like structure, that is the nucleus, and eh, and and surrounding the nucleus, it is known as cytoplasm. What is it? Cytoplasm. Okay, and same as in plant cell or plant peel, it is same. Okay, see, in the middle there is a nucleus, and uh, surrounding the nucleus, this is cytoplasm, and there is a boundary that is known as plasma membrane, and same in onion cell also. Okay, you need to understand this. Okay, see, mm, you need, so a fundamental unit of life. So in fundamental unit of life, that is cell. What is cell? Actually, cell is what, when it is discovered, who it was discovered, by whom it was discovered. So we will study here. Cell is what, cell was first discovered in 1965 by Robert Hooke. Okay, he examined the thin slice of cork through self-designed microscope. See, you see there is a picture is drawn there. It's self-designed microscope, and in microscope there is an eyepiece. Through the eyepiece you can see the cell. How you can see the cell? Just now I have said that uh, onion, slice of a onion, slice of onion, when it is kept in a slide, and the slide is given under the microscope. Okay, and through the eyepiece, when you see, then you will see this type of cell. This type of cell you can see, you can observe this type of cell. Okay, now this type of cell you can observe. Okay, now in 1665, Robert Hooke discovered a self-designed microscope. So self-designed microscope, he discovered cell. Okay, before that no one discovered cell. What is cell? And so in his discovery, and the cell is look like a honeycomb, consisting of many little compartments. Honeycomb, you know. So honeycomb are one adjacent to another, joining with each other, and there is a hole like that. The cells are also like that, you see in the pictures. So is that is there are many millions of cells. Okay, many, and each cell is a like a little room. Okay. Okay, it is like a little room. Okay, all living things are composed of cells. Remember, all living thing is composed of cells. Composed of cells. It is a basic unit of life. It is the basic units of life. Remember, okay, it is a basic units of life. Now, basic units of life. So cells. In this chapter, we are discussing various cells in human body. What are the various cells? Such as blood cells. Then the blood cells are in blood. Okay, it consists of blood. That means blood cells produces blood in our body. Okay, then bone cells. Bone cells, that is, bone. So bone cell produces bone. Okay, and muscle cells are there. Neuron, that is neuron cells or nerve cell. It is the longest cells in our body. You need to understand nerve cell. Okay, then opium. So this is a reproductive cell, only it is found in female only. Understand? Fat cells, it is found in fats only. In which part of our body there is fats, the fat cells are there. Okay, then sperm is also in a reproductive cell. It is only in female, not sorry, in male body. And sperm is only in male body. Okay, now see types of organisms. What are the types of organisms? Types of organism on the basis of of numbers of cells. So types of organism is on the basis of numbers of cells. कितना organism है? ओके, टाइप कैसा है ऑर्गेनिज्म का? ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ नंबर ऑफ सेल्स, सेल का अनुयायी. ओके, ठीक है. यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिज्म देखो यूनिसेलुलर ऑर्गेनिजम्स आर दोस ऑर्गेनिज्म व्हिच हैव ओनली सिंगल सेल. Only one cell are there in unicellular organism. Okay, only one cells are there. All functions performed by cells and its lifespan is short. So unicellular organisms, their lifespans are very short. Okay, very short. Single cell organism. Unicellular organisms are single cell. That means all the organism is made up of a single cell. Okay, also, all functions are performed by single cells, as is reproduction. It may be reproduction, it may be excretion, it may be nutrition. All cells, and that means a single cell perform all the function. Remember, for example, say amoeba, bacteria, paramecium. These are the organisms which perform different types of functions through a single cell. Only through one cell they can perform different types of functions. Understood? Then multicellular organisms. So multicellular organism means that human beings are the multicellular organisms. Okay, understood? So in multicellular organisms, many cells are there. That is, each cells perform different functions. A large number of cells are there in our body. Large means numerous number of cells are there. Okay, different cells. Okay, and each cell perform different functions. Its lifespan is too long. That means its life function is its life function is long. It is not short, just as human, tree, animals. They are all are multicellular organisms, because in multicellular organisms different, okay, different cells perform different functions, such as in human beings. See, for example, eyes. Our eye cells are performing different function. Nose cells are performing different function. Eye cells are performing to invisible. Okay, and nose for sensing the smell. Our tongue for taste. Our skin cells for sensitivity. Okay, different examples are there. Okay, now see. So what is a cell made up of? So cell कौन सी चीज़ से तैयारी हुआ है, ठीक है, कौन सी चीज़ से सृष्टि हुआ है? So a cell is made up of what? Every single cell do basic function like exchange of gases, digestion, absorption. These things I have said. So cell is made up of, see here, so mainly components are given here. Cell membrane, that is boundary, cell membrane or plasma membrane, same thing. So boundary of the cell. So inside the cell, the whole inside the boundary, that is cytoplasm. Okay, you see there is written in or shown in figure. Okay, and in middle there will be nucleus, cytoplasm, and there are some other cell organelles which may be endoplasmic reticulum, ribosomes, mitochondria. Okay, so understood? Now see, cell membrane, plasma membrane, or plasma lemma. So these three are same. What are its function? It is the boundary of each cell which separates the cytoplasm from surroundings. Okay. What is the function of cell membrane? Cell membrane's function is to separate surrounding and inside the cells. Okay. It separates the cytoplasm from surroundings. What is there in outside, it separates the surrounding. Okay. And it consists the cell organelles inside the cell membrane. Understood? So present in both animal cell and plant cell. You need to remember, animal cell organelles is different, and plant cells cell organelles are different. See, but cell membrane is found in both plant and animal cell. So the cell membrane is made up of protein and lipid. You need to understand. So it is made up of protein and lipids. It is a selectively permeable in nature. Selectively permeable means it allow some substances to pass inside it. Okay. It doesn't allow all the substances to pass or give permission to go inside the cell. Say it allows some minerals in and out of the cell, some substances, that is minerals. It is flexible and can be folded, broken, and reunited. This cell membrane, it can be flexible. So flexible means it can be folded, broken, and reunited. Now you see movement of substances through plasma, how the substances move through the plasma membranes. So there are two different uh, terms you will got, that is diffusion and osmosis. Diffusion is what? Spontaneous movement of substance from high concentration region to low concentration region. High concentration means, that means when a substance is more, and in another place when a substance is less, that is from from where the substance is more, from that place to where the substance is low, that place it travels, then it is say that higher concentration region to lower concentration region. Such for examples, when a tank, water tank, if you um, uh, if you put in a high place, that means in a raise height. Okay, in a raise height, and when you open the outlet, then you will see that the water will come down. Okay. Come down, or it will transfer to the another tanker. When suppose both the tanker in the same height, you will see that and same level of water is there, you will see that the water will not flow. So from higher to lower, the water is flowing like that. So higher concentration to lower concentration. So as for example here, oxygen and carbon dioxide can move across the cell membrane. So diffusion, through diffusion the gases are uh, gases follows diffusion property. Understand? So oxygen and carbon dioxide can pass through cell membrane or plasma membrane. You need to remember the, okay, cell membrane and plasma membrane. And osmosis is what? See, osmosis and diffusion, don't be confused, both are same thing. Same thing, but in diffusion gases are passes or allowed to pass through cell membrane, but in osmosis water substances, you see here, water molecules and through plasma membrane can pass. Okay. Diffusion, solvent, so water solvent, so it allow to pass to the cytoplasm. Understand? Now you see what happen when cell put in water solution of sugar or salt. Now see what happen, what will happen when a cell put in water solution of sugar or solvent. Now see, a cell is there. When you put in water, what will happen? See, according to these three types of solution you can found here. See, hypertonic solution, isotonic solution, and hypotonic solution. Hypertonic solution is what? Where outside the cell, the concentration is less. when outside से सेल, जब बाहर में जो पानी कम रहेगा अंदर से, सेल का अंदर से, सब सेल का अंदर से, सेल के अंदर में पानी बहुत ज़्यादा होगा, बाहर कम रहेगा, तब क्या होगा? अंदर से बाहर पानी निकल आएगा, इसको हाइपरटोनिक सॉल्यूशन हम बोलेगा. ठीक है. कंसंट्रेशन ऑफ सॉल्यूशन आउटसाइड द सेल इज लेस देन द इनसाइड द सेल ड्यू टू दिस सेल लूज वाटर एंड श्रिंक. अंडरस्टैंड? तब क्या होगा? सेल से वाटर निकल जाएगा, और जब वाटर निकल जाएगा, सेल क्या होगा? सेल लूज वाटर एंड श्रिंक. it will that means its size will be less. Okay, its size will be less. Okay. now isotonic solution में क्या होता है? बाहर में एंड अंदर में वाटर लेवल क्या रहेगा, एक ही रहेगा। अंदर में और बाहर में वाटर लेवल क्या रहेगा, एक ही रहेगा। ठीक है, अंदर में और बाहर में वाटर लेवल एक ही रहेगा। जब वाटर लेवल एक ही रहेगा क्या होगा, देयर विल बी नो डिफ्यूजन। अंडरस्टैंड, डिफ्यूजन नहीं होगा, बाहर से अंदर वाटर नहीं जाएगा, वाटर अंदर से बाहर वाटर नहीं आएगा। एंड हाइपोटोनिक सोल्यूशन में क्या होगा, जो एक सेल का अंदर में पानी कम है, ठीक है, बाहर में ज़्यादा है, बाहर में ज़्यादा है, तो बाहर का पानी अंदर में जाएगा सेल का, इसको क्या बोलता है, हाइपोटोनिक सोल्यूशन पे। सो इन हाइपोटोनिक सोल्यूशन द वाटर फ्लोज इनसाइड द सेल। ओके, अंडरस्टूड। नाउ सी दिस इज वन एग्जाम्पल। सपोज किशमिश तो तुम लोग देखा है, पानी में किशमिश डिप करने रखने से क्या होगा, किशमिश के अंदर में पानी खुद हाँ घुसता है, तो इसको क्या बोलता है, इसको क्या बोलेगा, इसको बोलेगा हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन। हाइपोटोनिक सॉल्यूशन में से बाहर से अंदर पानी देता है। इफ़ यू से एक किशमिश, किशमिश इज ए रेसिन, रेसिन इज ए सेल। ओके, so cell will absorb some water from the outside, so it will be a hypertonic solution. So hypertonic solution में so there will be no movement of water, and hypertonic solution में so देखो सेल का अंदर में ज़्यादा पानी है, बाहर में पानी कम है, इसलिए क्या अंदर से बाहर पानी चला जाएगा। ओके, अंडरस्टैंड नाउ यू से। ओके, you understood no? Now see ओके, नाउ सी सेल वॉल। सो सेल मेम्ब्रेन हो गया, अभी सेल वॉल क्या होगा। तो सेल वॉल इट इज़ आउटर मोस्ट कवरिंग ऑफ प्लांट सेल। सेल वॉल कहाँ पे मिलता है, प्लांट सेल में मिलता है। रिमेंबर, सेल वॉल इज ओनली फाउंड इन प्लांट सेल, इट इज़ एब्सेंट इन एनिमल सेल, एब्सेंट। तो सेल वॉल के लिए जो जो हम लोग देखते हैं ना, जब प्लांट का बाहर में एक जो होता है उसको सेल बोलता है, सेल वॉल बोलते हैं, इसलिए। और प्लांट का बाहर जो होता है, जब बार्क होता है ना, उसको सेल वॉल बोलता है। बहुत हार्ड होता है, रिजिड होता है, स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है, पोरस होता है, नॉन लिविंग स्ट्रक्चर, इट इज़ नॉट लिविंग, इट इज़ मेड अप ऑफ सेलुलोस। जो बाहर होता है उसको सेलुलोस बोलता है, और सेल वॉल, so it is made up of cellulose, and the cell wall are made up of cellulose. Understand, cellulose. So cell wall of two cells are joined by a layer of one term is the lamellae. Okay, the second part of the video is coming. Okay, thank you.